Hello. Um, so, as most people know, there's like that drama between Skorm and Wooshie, and it's getting kind of upsetting now. Like, originally, I personally didn't care as much for the situation that was going on, um, because it, like, wasn't my problem. I shouldn't need to feel the need to, like, do something about it because one, minority and I wouldn't be noticed, and two, um, it didn't involve me, so I had no purpose in getting involved. And I'm not getting involved because, like, one, yeah, the minority thing, I won't be noticed at all, but, I'm honestly getting kind of annoyed about it. Like, so basically, from my perspective, I see Wooshie as sort of attacking Skorm at the moment by throwing insults and mocking him, and another thing on Wooshie's part, which he can't control this because he can't control all however many subscribers he has, but and he can't control like what they do, but some things that I've seen through Skorm's videos from what Wooshie has said was Wooshie's fans like telling Skorm things that weren't very appropriate in the time. Like, I understand where they get like Skorm's a pedophile, and like, I mean, that's still rude to say, but I mean, there's still that little bit of possibly not real evidence, etc. But like, just telling Skorm to like, I've seen fans tell him to kill himself, which is not a thing that people should be saying to other people, because that's completely inhumane. And the entire community is just going to like complete garbage, and shoot. I'm having a hard time like wanting to stay a part of this, and trust me, I'm trying hard because I enjoy it so much. Sometimes, most of the time, I enjoy it. When people aren't being like completely immature about everything and like freaking out because of some screenshots. Like, honestly, I've seen like Try's part, and how I think it was Try. She was saying how she wanted screen recordings, and those were never given. There was always an excuse as to why like recorded screen captures, and like Wooshie doesn't have any of those. Nobody has any of them. So there's always the possibility of things being faked or stories being made up to fit in with the trend. Like, some comments were made like, "Oh, Skorm has asked for nudes, etc. Blah blah blah." Like, I'm not saying those are fake. But there's always like the possibility, because I know multiple people who want to be a part of something and get that free shout out of having their comment or post be said in a famous jammer that's trying to down Skorm. You can get it, like, literally, you can seriously get an easy shout out just by saying something bad that the person they're attacking has done, because they're gaining more quote unquote evidence on the topic. And yeah, I'm not necessarily like defending Skorm because I know he's got a bad reputation, and I don't know. But I'm also not defending Wooshie because Wooshie has done, like, I mean, he hasn't done much. It was more of his fans and the way he's putting it out to be. But it's saddening how he's, I've noticed as well that he's using Skorm for views, it seems. Because, honestly, not to be that guy, but I haven't heard of Wooshie before the Skorm drama happened, and I originally thought he was just making a topic on what happened, I think last year with Skorm selling the items, which I also didn't know about because I only ever paid attention to Pepper and those guys. But yeah, I haven't heard of wooshie at all before. I saw Skorm Drama, and me being nosy and just bored, I decided to watch it, and this entire thing tumbled into a huge mess. And it's kind of like, I don't really want to say toxic, but at the same time it is. Like, the AJ community is supposed to be like a happy and loving place where anyone can feel accepted, like, no matter what. But not only is this the only thing that's making it kind of a not a good place to be, but this is a big factor as to why, because I've honestly been terrified of making things like these, or like trying to post my opinion, because of how much like they hate each other. Like, apparently if you are a Skorm supporter or something like that, wooshie will like block you, I guess. I don't know, but when he does his live streams, sometimes I like to donate just a little bit to get a small message through, like, hey, the drama's kind of annoying and you should possibly stop. But of course he doesn't, and I mean, he can do, hey, let him be he. But yeah, it's kind of really annoying on how much this has spiraled out of control with the drama, because in Wooshie's latest video, he dressed up as Skorm and was mocking him in a tone that was like, give me your money, give me your rares, all that, yada yada, which is just kind of, you know, it was uncomfortable for me to watch because I don't like seeing people like attempt to hurt other people. And I don't know if he was really meaning to hurt it, but just the way he was pulling it off. Like, honestly, if you look at the difference between like how much Wooshie is attacking back, or attacking, versus how much Skorm is attacking back, like, Skorm's taking it, and like, that's honestly the mature thing to do in this moment. Like, I don't see Skorm like freaking throwing insults back, like all that. I mean, of course, I haven't checked much out about Skorm, so like, I'm not allowed to be like, oh yeah, no, Skorm's not doing absolutely anything, yada yada. But Lucy once said in a video of his that if you like, he's not attacking back, meaning or Wooshie's defending himself, even though nobody's giving him a reason to be defensive. So I feel like he's just kind of over-exaggerating most things, not everything. And I'm not completely siding with Skorm here, because one, I don't really care much. I'm just getting annoyed at the way that Wooshie's taking the situation. Like, this could literally be handled so much more maturely. And honestly, if Skorm has been asking for like inappropriate pictures by kids, or from kids, I'm pretty sure this would have been stated like a while ago. And yeah, like, I haven't heard about that until all this Wooshie situation happened, like, or the Discord chat drama situation happened. Like, I didn't hear about that at all until then. So, like, that just makes me feel like it's just kind of bogus for, like, this game sucks. And it's just kind of, like, bogus and not completely there. Like, I feel like there's more to the situation. And people do things for a reason, and I doubt that Skorm just, like, went into Wooshie's Discord just to spam and hurt someone. Like, he could possibly be that bad guy that nobody knows he is, or I guess people know he is now, but he also, like, might not, because people like to, when they're trying to be right about something, or be the dominant human, they like to, not always over exaggerate, but a lot of times do that, or like change the situation into a untrusty truth, where it's the truth, but there's like it's hidden beneath things. So I feel like Wooshie did something to Skorm to hurt him, and that was just Skorm's revenge. And if that happened, Skorm could have definitely handled that in a different situation instead of spamming a chat and hurting people. But yeah, definitely not something that I really approve of in this community. Like, we really need more love and less fighting, because it happens a lot. Like, just in general, not only this, but like rares, those, oh god, don't even get me started on the rare arguments. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about the situation. Sorry for like stutters or like a bad job at doing anything. It's really like an unscripted thing, just me getting my thoughts out, because I just watched the latest wooshie video that was posted yesterday, and I was kind of displeased with how that was handled. So I guess this is a peace out kind of thing. Thanks for watching. Don't really bother subscribing or anything. Just kind of share this with. I don't know. Do whatever you want. I could care less.